Control reality. Without reality control, your spirituality is vanity. Written by Justice O. Malcolm. Published by Audiobooks Office. Introduction. Controlling reality challenges you to explore the profound connection between mastering your perception of reality and genuine spiritual growth. This book argues that without the ability to control and shape your reality, spirituality risks becoming an empty practice, detached from the tangible impacts on your life and growth. As you turn these pages, you'll be introduced to the concept of reality control, a powerful practice that blends spiritual insights with practical actions to manifest a life aligned with your deepest values and aspirations. This book doesn't just discuss spiritual theories, it shows you how to apply these principles to take charge of your life. You will learn techniques to alter your perceptions and beliefs, empowering you to overcome mental and spiritual obstacles. The guide teaches you how to use mindfulness, meditation, and affirmation to actively shape your experiences and reactions. This process helps align your spiritual practice with real-world outcomes, ensuring that your spiritual path is not just about seeking enlightenment, but about creating a meaningful and impactful life. In every section, you will find detailed instructions that will guide you through the process of harnessing the power of your mind to alter the state of your reality. The purpose of this course is to teach you how to incorporate these approaches into your daily life so that you can improve both your personal and spiritual growth. Are you ready to transform both your spirituality and your reality? Reality control offers a revolutionary approach that promises not just spiritual awareness, but a controlled, purposeful, and enriched life. Join this journey to unlock the full potential of your spiritual and worldly existence. You may not be aware, but your perception of reality isn't just a passive intake of the world around you. It's an active creation formed by your consciousness. Ever wondered why two people can experience the same event differently? The answer lies in their unique reality control. Imagine being able to harness this control, aligning your thoughts, feelings, and actions with your spiritual goals, breaking free from the confines of self-limiting beliefs. Intriguing, isn't it? Let's explore this further, shall we? For more information about the ebook version of this audio, check the video description or visit audiobooksoffice.com. We noticed that 69% of you who listen to our video are not yet subscribed to the channel. Please help support the channel by hitting the subscribe button and liking the video. Thanks for inspiring us to create more content for you. Chapter 1. The Foundations of Reality Control. To grasp the concept of reality control, you must first plunge into its foundational principles, dissecting the intricate mechanisms that allow for the manipulation and shaping of perceived reality. Understand that it's not about bending the physical world to your whim, but rather, it's altering your perception and interpretation of events, experiences, and phenomena. You're not changing what happens, you're changing how you perceive what happens. Look into the psychological elements that contribute to our perception of reality. For instance, cognitive bias plays a significant role. It's these inherent biases that influence how you interpret your experiences and view the world. You're not an objective observer of reality, you're a participant, and your perceptions are colored by your beliefs, attitudes, and past experiences. Then there's the concept of selective perception. You don't take in all available information. Instead, you selectively pick out elements that confirm your existing beliefs and expectations. This is another way you control your reality. You're not aware of it because it's a subconscious process. These elements of reality control blend seamlessly with the quantum physics principle of observer effect, which suggests that the act of observing influences the observed. Fundamentally, your perception of reality isn't just a passive reception of information, but an active process of creation. Chapter 2. Harnessing the Power of Consciousness. Mastering your consciousness serves as a potent tool in exercising reality control, allowing you to intentionally direct your perception and shape your experience of reality. It's like being at the helm of a ship, wherein your consciousness is the rudder guiding your journey through the ocean of existence. This process isn't merely a mystical or abstract concept, but a practical, tangible skill you can develop with practice and intentionality. Harnessing the power of consciousness primarily entails being aware of your thought patterns, emotions, and responses to external stimuli. Your consciousness is the seat of your thoughts and feelings, your intentions and desires. By closely monitoring these, you can discern patterns and tendencies that shape your experience of reality. For instance, if you persistently dwell on negative thoughts, you're likely to perceive your reality as gloomy and unfavorable. However, if you consciously shift your focus to positive thoughts, you'll perceive your reality differently in a more optimistic light. Additionally, your consciousness is closely linked with your energy. It's believed in many spiritual traditions that the energy you emanate influences your encounters and experiences. By consciously managing your energy through methods like meditation, mindfulness, or energy healing techniques, you can impact your reality. In essence, harnessing your consciousness empowers you to become the active creator of your reality rather than a passive observer. It's a journey that demands patience, practice, and self-awareness. But the rewards, a life lived with intentionality, purpose, and fulfillment, are well worth the effort. Chapter 3. Shifting Perspective to Reshape Reality. Shifting your perspective can profoundly reshape your reality, playing a pivotal role in how you interpret and respond to life's events. This shift isn't just about seeing the glass as half full, instead of half empty. It's a restructuring of your mental framework that transforms your perception of reality. To facilitate this shift, you need to understand that your perspective, or your subjective interpretation of reality, is malleable. You're not a passive recipient of information, but an active participant in its creation. What you perceive isn't an objective reality, but a subjective interpretation of the data your senses collect. Your beliefs, expectations, and previous experiences all influence this interpretation. For instance, if you believe the world is a hostile place, you're more likely to interpret ambiguous situations as threats. This perception then impacts your actions, creating a self-fulfilling prophecy. By consciously choosing to shift your perspective, you can break this cycle. Start by identifying the beliefs that shape your current perspective. Then, challenge these beliefs. Are they based on evidence, or are they assumptions you've made? Encourage your curiosity. Ask yourself, what if I'm wrong? What else could this mean? Chapter 4. Mastering Visualization Techniques for Manifestation. Harnessing the power of your mind through visualization techniques can profoundly influence your reality, paving the way for effective manifestation. Visualization isn't just about daydreaming or wishful thinking. It's a purposeful and systematic exercise where you create a rich, sensory experience of your desired outcome in your mind's eye. You're fundamentally training your brain to perceive that your goal is within your grasp, which then motivates you to pursue it more fervently. To master this technique, start by setting a clear, specific goal. Vagueness is a visualization killer. Your mind needs precise targets to aim for. Next, dedicate quiet time each day to visualize achieving this goal. It's vital to involve all your senses. Don't just see the goal, feel it, hear it, taste it, and smell it. This full sensory engagement makes the visualization more real for your mind, enhancing its impact on your reality. As you visualize, also cultivate a strong emotional connection to your goal. Emotion fuels motivation, and motivation propels you towards your goal. Feel the excitement, satisfaction, or joy that achieving your goal would bring. This emotional charge amplifies the power of your visualization, making it a more effective tool for manifestation. looking into the quantum principles of manifestation offers a deeper understanding of how our thoughts and intentions can directly influence our reality. Quantum mechanics, the science of the micro-universe, suggests that particles exist in a state of potentiality until observed. This principle, often referred to as superposition, implies that our conscious observation can collapse these potentials into tangible reality. As you engage with these principles, you'll realize that your consciousness isn't a passive observer, but an active participant in the creation of your reality. The quantum field doesn't differentiate between what you want and what you don't want. It only responds to the vibrational frequency of your thoughts and emotions. So, if your thoughts resonate with fear, you'll manifest situations that amplify this feeling. Conversely, if you resonate with love, you'll attract experiences that reflect this vibration. The power of your thoughts, reinforced by your emotions, has the capability to shape your reality. This process isn't instantaneous, though. It requires consistency, awareness, and alignment between your thoughts, feelings, and actions. You're not just thinking your reality into existence, you're feeling it into existence. Understanding and engaging with these quantum principles can provide a more profound perspective on reality control. It's not about wishful thinking or blind positivity, but about conscious creation through understanding your role as a co-creator of your reality. However, it's crucial to remember that these principles don't negate the importance of tangible action, but rather provide a framework for aligning your inner world with your outer reality. Chapter 5. The role of belief in reality control. In examining the quantum principles of manifestation, you've likely noticed the weight your beliefs carry in shaping your reality. This cognitive emotional construct, your belief system, fundamentally acts as a filter through which you perceive and interpret the world around you. It's your beliefs that predetermine how you'll react to events, what you'll perceive as possible, and what you'll dismiss as impossible. Your beliefs don't just passively influence your perception, they actively shape it. This interplay between belief and perception is a key component of reality control. The beliefs you hold, consciously and subconsciously, define the boundaries of your reality. They dictate what you can and can't do, what you can and can't achieve. But beliefs aren't fixed entities. They're malleable, subject to change and reshaping. It's in your power to change your beliefs, to replace limiting ones with empowering ones. This isn't easy. It requires introspection, self-awareness, and a willingness to challenge your deepest assumptions. But the potential payoff is immense. By altering your beliefs, you can, quite literally, change your reality. Chapter 6. Transcending limiting thought patterns. Breaking free from limiting thought patterns can open doors to a reality where previously perceived impossibilities become achievable. These patterns, typically formed through past experiences and societal conditioning, often go unnoticed, subtly influencing your perception of reality. Recognizing these patterns is the first step towards transcending them. Think about a situation where you felt stuck or limited. What thoughts were playing in your mind? Were they reinforcing a certain belief about your inability, or were they challenging you to grow? Distinguishing between the two types of thoughts is vital. Next, you'll need to challenge these limiting thought patterns. Ask yourself, why do I believe this? Is this belief based on fact or assumption? Often you'll find that these thoughts aren't grounded in reality, but are instead fear-based assumptions. Once you've identified and challenged your limiting thought patterns, you can begin to replace them. This involves creating new, empowering beliefs. Instead of saying, I can't do this, you might say, I can learn to do this, or instead of I'm not good enough, you might say, I am enough just as I am. To truly transform your reality, you'll need to align your energy with your newly established empowering beliefs. This isn't a superficial shift. It demands your undivided commitment and conscious effort. You're not merely changing your thought patterns, you're aligning your entire energetic field. Understanding this process requires acknowledging the undeniable link between energy and reality. Quantum physics has shown that energy influences matter. Your thoughts, emotions, and actions, which are energy forms, directly affect your reality. When you align your energy with empowering beliefs, you're effectively redirecting your reality towards desired outcomes. Alignment of energy is a multi-layered process. It starts with self-awareness, being cognizant of your thoughts, emotions, and actions. You have to consciously align these with your empowering beliefs. Remember, coherence between thought and action is paramount. If you believe in abundance but entertain thoughts of scarcity or act out of fear, you're sending mixed signals to the universe, causing a misalignment of energy. Next, tune into the frequency of your desired reality. Every reality has a unique vibrational frequency. By raising your vibrational frequency to match that of your desired reality, you can attract it into your life. This is where practices like meditation, visualization, and affirmative thinking come in, helping you tune into the right frequency. Lastly, maintain this alignment consistently. It's not a one-off task, it's a lifelong commitment. Your reality won't shift overnight, but with consistent energy alignment, transformation becomes inevitable. In reality control, energy alignment isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Chapter 7. Cultivating Emotional Intelligence for Reality Shaping. Mastering your emotions through emotional intelligence plays a pivotal role in shaping your reality. It's not just about controlling your reactions, it's about understanding, interpreting, and managing emotions in a way that serves your highest good. This is a critical process that impacts your perception, decision-making abilities, and the overall quality of your life. To begin cultivating emotional intelligence, it's imperative to practice self-awareness. You've got to identify your emotional triggers, understand why they affect you, and gauge their impact on your actions. This isn't a passive process. It requires active introspection, keen observation, and a willingness to confront uncomfortable emotions. Next, work on your emotional regulation. This doesn't mean suppressing emotions, but rather managing them effectively. Don't allow your emotions to control you. Instead, learn to control them by acknowledging their presence, understanding their source, and determining the best course of action. Emotional intelligence also involves empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. This fosters genuine connections, opens doors to deeper understanding, and shapes your reality in a more compassionate way. Finally, practice assertiveness. This means expressing your emotions in a respectful, non-confrontational manner. It's about standing up for yourself while maintaining respect for others' feelings and perspectives. Cultivating emotional intelligence is a dynamic process that requires consistent practice. It's a powerful tool in reality shaping, transforming not only your internal landscape, but also your external reality. Remember, without emotional intelligence, your reality control capabilities remain incomplete. Pursue mastery and witness a profound shift in your spiritual journey. Chapter 8. Balancing the masculine and feminine within. Delving into the domain of inner self. It's vital to find a harmonious balance between your masculine and feminine energies to truly harness the power of reality control. These energies aren't bound by gender, rather, they represent two fundamental principles inherent in all of us. The masculine energy is characterized by rationality, strength, assertiveness, and goal orientation, while the feminine energy embodies empathy, intuition, receptivity, and nurturing. Yet societal conditioning often leans toward a binary approach, encouraging an overemphasis on one energy over the other. This imbalance hinders your potential for spiritual growth and reality control. Consequently, balancing both energies within yourself is imperative. To achieve this balance, start by recognizing and acknowledging the presence of both energies within you. Then, foster your masculine energy by setting clear objectives and pursuing them strategically. At the same time, nurture your feminine energy through self-care practices, emotional openness, and empathetic interactions with others. Meditation is a powerful tool for this balancing act. Through focused introspection, you can identify areas of imbalance and consciously work towards rectification. Similarly, yoga, with its emphasis on unity and equilibrium, can also aid in balancing these energies. Chapter 9. Overcoming Fears and Embracing Uncertainty. In the pursuit of reality control, facing your fears head-on and welcoming the unknown with open arms is a challenge that you must confront. Fear, in its most primal form, is a survival instinct, a reaction to perceived threats. It's an inbuilt alarm system that has evolved over millennia. However, modern-day fears often stem less from physical danger and more from psychological threats. Overcoming these fears is a pivotal step towards achieving reality control. It's not a question of stifling them, but learning to manage them effectively. Acknowledge your fears, understand them, and then confront them. You'll find that they often lose their power when brought into the light of consciousness. However, you can't stop there. Alongside tackling fears, you must also embrace uncertainty. Reality, by its very nature, is unpredictable and fluid. Attempting to control every aspect of it isn't only impossible, it's counterproductive. Embracing uncertainty isn't about passivity, it's about understanding that control isn't the same as predictability. This dual approach of overcoming fears and embracing uncertainty forms a potent tool for reality control. You're not just reacting to your reality, you're actively shaping it. It's a shift from a reactive to a proactive stance, from being a passive observer to an active participant. Chapter 10. Exploring the multidimensional nature of reality. As you chart your course through life's ebbs and flows, you'll inevitably encounter the complex, multidimensional nature of reality. This isn't a reality confined to just the physical world we inhabit, but a vast, interconnected network of dimensions that operate simultaneously. In order to comprehend this, it helps to imagine reality as a book. Each page represents one dimension, and when stacked together, they form the totality of existence. You're not limited to just one page, but are an integral part of the entire volume. Now, the key to understanding this multidimensional reality lies in quantum physics. It's here we find the concept of superposition, which asserts that particles exist in multiple states at once until observed. This concept can be extrapolated to larger entities, even ourselves, suggesting we exist in numerous potential states until a specific reality is actualized. Often our minds are locked into a three-dimensional perspective, seeing life from a particular vantage point, encompassing length, width, and depth. But there's so much more. Time, for instance, is considered by many as the fourth dimension. We move linearly along this timeline, experiencing moments sequentially. However, in the grand scheme, all moments past, present, and future exist simultaneously. Understanding this multidimensional nature of reality isn't just intellectually stimulating, it's transformative. It alters your perspective, making you aware of your potential and the limitless possibilities that exist. It's a vital step towards gaining control over your reality instead of being a passive participant. So, don't shy away from this complexity, embrace it. It's an essential part of your journey towards reality control. Chapter 11. Integrating spiritual practices with reality control. To truly gain control over your reality, integrating spiritual practices into your daily life can be a game changer. It's not about retreating from reality, but rather engaging with it in a manner that brings about a greater sense of awareness and control. You're not merely reacting to events, but actively shaping your experience of reality. Consider meditation, a spiritual practice that owns your ability to focus and calms your mind. It's not just about achieving inner peace. By strengthening your concentration and fostering an understanding of your own thought patterns, you're gaining control over your internal reality. You're learning to filter out distractions, to not be swayed by every fleeting thought or emotion. This is a vital step towards mastering your reality. Similarly, practices like mindfulness, when incorporated into your daily routine, heighten your awareness of your external reality. You become more attuned to the present moment, to the details often overlooked in the hustle of life. You begin to notice the subtle patterns, the interconnectedness of events. This heightened awareness aids in making informed decisions and taking deliberate actions, further contributing to your reality control. Lastly, don't underestimate the power of positive affirmations. By consciously choosing your thoughts and words, you're exercising control over your mental reality. You're training your mind to focus on the positive, to attract experiences that align with your desired reality. Chapter 12. Leveraging intention and focus for manifestation. Harnessing the power of intention and focus can substantially enhance your ability to manifest your desired reality. Intention, in this regard, isn't merely wishful thinking. It's a determined, deliberate direction of your consciousness towards a desired outcome. Coupled with unwavering focus, it becomes a potent tool for reality control. Consider intention as the blueprint for your desired reality. It's vital to be clear and specific about what you want. Vague intentions yield vague outcomes. You're the architect of your reality, so be meticulous in your designs. Now, focus is the driving force behind the manifestation of your intentions. Without focus, your intentions are like seeds scattered by the wind, falling haphazardly and growing sporadically. A laser-sharp focus channels your energy, time, and resources towards the actualization of your intentions. It's the difference between a flashlight's diffused beam and a laser's concentrated light. For intention and focus to work hand in hand, you have to practice mindfulness. This means staying present and alert, aware of your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Mindfulness curbs distractions, ensuring that your focus remains unwavering. In essence, intention sets your course, focus propels you forward, and mindfulness keeps you on track. Leveraging these three elements is key to mastering reality control. It's a transformative process that requires diligence, patience, and a deep understanding of your personal truth. Chapter 13. Tapping into the subconscious mind's potential. Delving deeper into the domain of reality control, you'll find an untapped well of potential in your subconscious mind. This enigmatic part of your psyche is a vast reservoir housing your deepest desires, fears, and hidden talents. By accessing